Reds from head to toe will get us started with Detroit in their road whites. Arteaga kicks us off, and Phoenix are attacking from left to right. We are underway. First set.
No question about that, but you would have thought the main goalkeeper would get his slot back, but not to be.
Arteaga for Armenakas, who's going to curl one. Oh, it's deflected off the bar. Not sure if Shello got a touch to it. I think it was deflected past him.
No, he...
dropping sequence.
Armenakas with the strike, little deflection there. In fact, it's a double deflection. It comes off the foot firstly, then the head, and then the goalkeeper gets a great touch onto the crossbar. Wow, I mean, that is...
To go in the half. Phoenix have had a couple of good chances, but Detroit's held them scoreless. Fuenmayor. Touch for Arteaga. There could be a chance on here, and a shot is blazed over the top. I think it was Munjoma who had switched sides. He was on this near side for a good chunk. Arteaga tried to spin into space. He's dispossessed, but it's given away cheaply, and Arteaga plays it across. It's Trejo! It's in! Danny Trejo scores for Phoenix in first half stoppage time.
Bravely and solidly, when the ball comes back here on the board, it's a bad first touch and then difficult to recover. Gets back on the line there. I think that's Stephen Carroll is it who gave it away. And then there was options, and you're quite right, Arteaga very unselfishly giving it to Danny Trejo. He just looks for a gap, finds it just inside the post there. Mensa inches away from clearing it off the line, but for all the wonderful defending by Detroit.
Goes right out of play for a throw. 5 minutes are up, and halftime is up here in Phoenix. Danny Trejo breaks the deadlock in first half stoppage time. Now then, Munjoma. He dances past Bryant into the penalty area. It's a great ball across, and Armenakas scores. Dazzling play from Eddie Munjoma, and it's touched home for a fourth goal of the season by Panos Armenakas. Phoenix 10 minutes into the start of the second half, add a second and lead by 2-0.
His defender comes inside, drops his shoulder against Michael Bryant, then gets behind him, head up, pulls it back unselfishly and finds Armenakas, who just tucks it into the back of the net there. It's quite a simple finish, nothing that Ryan Shello can do. It's what, 8, maybe 10 yards out, but hit with power, gives the goalkeeper no chance whatsoever. And that's the second goal, and maybe the insurance goal that Phoenix Rising just needed. Now they can relax and start to play some enjoyable football.
All smiles for Juan Guerra and Phoenix.
Maybe we'll see them at some stage. But if they throw too many forward, they could lose by 3 or 4, and that's very unlike Detroit City.
The shot from Diop, I should say. Come back and win it by 3-2.
That is Monterrey's 4th win in a row. Oh, here's trouble.
Trejo's in again for Phoenix, and he delicately chips it in for 3. A brace for Danny Trejo, who has 17 goals now for Phoenix. And it looks now that Phoenix are over the hills and far, far away from Detroit now. They lead by 3-0 with 25 minutes left.
Side, and the hand is up for offside. And Danny Trejo reads it. I think he keeps himself onside really well. Pass gets through. And once he's through one-on-one, it's just a clever little chip. He's 17th, that's joined top of the USL with Albert Dikwa, who scored earlier this evening for Pittsburgh in their win. But what a clever finish. Nothing that Ryan Shello could do. And that is game, set, and match. And now it's just damage limitation for Detroit City. They don't want it to get any worse than it currently is.
Gateway Community College goal for Detroit as well. About to make some changes here. Panos Armenakas scored the second goal for Phoenix. He's going to come off. Phoenix are hoping that maybe, just maybe, this could be the year they get back to lift that elusive crown that has just been out of their reach over the years. Here's Formella. Trejo's on a hat-trick. He plays it across. It's brilliant. Oh, and it hits the bottom of the post.
Timing is run perfectly, head up. Not sure if this hits Carroll or the post. I don't think it does hit the defender. I think it's put out of play directly. Or maybe it does. It does come off his foot. Hard to say what it was, but again.
To put a cherry on top of the sundae. It's in by Gallardo. It's headed down by Arteaga. It just misses hitting the target.
But they get certainly above 0.5. Well, 0.21 is way short. And I think that will bother Trevor James. But ultimately, he might just say, look, we're up against a fantastic side.
Trejo into the middle. Oh, it's 4-0. Fittingly, Manuel Arteaga gets on the score sheet as well for Phoenix. He's been the facilitator for a big chunk of the proceedings tonight, but he scores his 15th goal of the season.
Scoring because they're looking ahead to the playoffs. They know that they can do a lot of damage and maybe go the entire way. Beautiful ball through Trejo. First time touches, not like he has to set it up. The quality of the ball back in to Arteaga is absolutely top class. A lot of players will bring it under control, but he knows that Arteaga's lost his marker, and by getting it in first time, it's a simple finish from the captain, and hugs all round for the coaching staff. They know that not only are they on their way to the playoffs, but it's going to be a hot. But if you go a little bit further back, you've got that victory over...
Ooh, chance here for Formella, and he squeezes it in. Formella rubs a little salt into the wound here, and Phoenix have a fantastic fifth.
Formella scoring, it helps him settle into his new club. Formella with a pass there, and from a very tight angle, he just buries that just past the goalkeeper. And that's the one question mark against Ryan Shallow. He's had a fantastic game in many senses, but clean sheet in a row. Players coming off the bench and adding quality everywhere. Very impressive. Well done, Phoenix Rising.
5 goals and 5 stars for Juan Guerra. And